Gillie, come on at the gate. Joe Budden done called you out. He said you selling ass for $40. Yeah, $40. They say you selling your tail. That's how you got that deal with Boss Stools. Ooh, let me find out Boss Stools then bend you over one of them Boss Stools and made you say, yeah. Yeah, let me find out y'all selling ass for ass. Them niggas selling ass for ass. God damn. It's brought to you by Barstool Sports. God damn, how you got that extra damn deal? Yeah, you got that Manscaped. Yeah, what's it called? Landscape? Landscape? Both of them shits, yeah, whatever. How y'all got them ass, man? Selling that ass. Damn, they just took the Z's off. Or the S's off, however you want to spell it. Yeah, put the D on it. The D and the S on it. $ signs for the S. You know what I'm saying? Damn, but you know Joe Budden, he know all the secrets. He know all the podcast secrets now. And Charlamagne did say Wallo got called out to the Illuminati, or to that meeting. Yeah, because Wallo asked Charlamagne how was it when they got that phone call by the elite. And Charlamagne said, I couldn't talk about that. And Wallo said, I'm going to get in trouble. And Charlamagne said, you already got in trouble. You already got that call. Ooh. He said, yeah, don't try to lie like you ain't got that call. Yeah, something like that he said while I got that phone call. What was on that phone call, Wallo? Got you. Yeah, come on off the stool. Yeah, not at the gate. Yeah, y'all got ball stools. Yeah, come on off the stool. Yeah, come on off the stool. Yeah, I understand. But all jokes aside though, man, Gillie, Joe Budden said you got that little jailhouse window, man. What's up with that, man? So you got all these millions of dollars, man, but that little window, man. God damn, you can't even open that motherfucker, man. That's what Joe Budden said. I guess that's rich nigga talk, man. That's big podcast rich nigga talk. So I'll let y'all have that. But Gillie ain't never been no broke ass nigga. That nigga always had a sack. Like even when he lost it, he still had a little sack, man. I'm telling you, like Gillie always got money. Can't take that from Gillie, especially now. Like so, he ain't gotta buy no big ass mansion. He ain't gotta prove it. He ain't gotta show off. He'll know. Just keep doing what y'all doing, man. You gotta do all that. You spend all your money. You buy the big ass house. You need all that shit. You know what I'm saying? To feel like you a winner. You know what I'm saying? You need all them big ass houses and all them cars and all these females and whatever you need to feel like you're a winner. Yeah, but they going off numbers and that check say. And Gillie, how you gonna say Joe Budden had a fair rap career when yours never started? Like, Joe Budden did have a few hits now. Come on now. He wasn't no one-hit wonder. You never had one hit. Come on, man. Joe Budden been on, songs been on big movies and all that. Like, yours ain't never, yeah, you was number 2 in the country, but that was you and your crew. It wasn't you by yourself solo. It didn't say Gillie the Kid featuring. You know what I'm saying? You was in the featuring. You had one verse. Yeah, that's us. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's us. Come on, man. But you managed to stay relevant throughout all that time. You know what I'm saying? Even though you weren't no major artist or no big independent artist or those type of artists, you were just always irrelevant and stayed around. Like, you always got a bag. You pimped the labels. You always got a bag at them labels. That's about the only rapper I know that did that, man. Like, never had no career with no labels, but he still managed to get big bags. Like, it wasn't no huge bags, but it was big bags, like 6-figure bags from this label, that label, this label, that label. Like, damn, so he always made it work, man. He always had $1 million worth of game. I give him that now. See, the thing about Gillie's songs is how he rap, like, yeah, he can freestyle, but when you put him on the beat, it ain't really all that. Like, I'm telling you, like, yeah, he can freestyle and rap, so he could beat U.S. Santana in the freestyle back in the Gap, or he could beat this one and that one. And if you throw a beat on, yeah, he gonna kill it, but tell him to write a hit record, like, he gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying? He gonna struggle. But it's all good, though, because he found a way. And this way right here is way better than being an artist, like, so. Now, Gillie's show, Gillie, $1 million worth of game, Wallo, it's way better than Joe Budden's. Like, you can't even compare. Like, I don't know why Joe Budden even coming for them. Like, he came with $1 million worth of game on no type of level. Like, money, how good the show is, what they talk about. Like, I don't never sit back and watch no Joe Budden show. I'm watching all $1 million worth of game. I ain't gonna say I watch them all as soon as they drop, or like I'm just looking for them to drop, but I'm gonna get around to it and I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna say they drop an episode Sunday. I watch it by Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out or something like that. Yeah, man. But Joe Budden, I'm never clicking that. That don't even come in my algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Now it may because I'm talking about it and all that stuff. But before, hell no. Now, if Drink Champs was arguing with Gillie the Kid, then, or academics, then that'd be a little bit different. But, you know, $1 Million for Game still give different game. Like, I learned way more off $1 Million for Game. I don't really be learning nothing off Drink Champs or Joe Budden or all these shows. Like, come on, man. They ain't really teaching no game. So I say, like, $1 Million for Game, out of all the podcasts, when they come to, like, the Drink Champs and stuff like that, not all the podcasts is out. I'm saying between, like, you know, the top 5. $1 Million for Game, to me, number 1. To me, because they got everything else that them shows got, plus they got game, and they funny. I don't never be laughing hard with Joe Budden show or Drink Champs or shows like that, like I do $1 Million for Game. Like, so they different, man. So them niggas is legends now. I was just joking about all the bullshit I playing with Gillie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off what Joe Budden say. But that shit, I'm just talking, you know what I'm saying? But this right here real. Like, they do got the number 1 show right now out of all y'all. So nigga came with Gillie and Wallow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, the niggas just, like, they took, like, it's like they 50 Cent and y'all niggas Ja Rule. Y'all was at the top, but these niggas then came out with Get Rich or Die Trying. And every episode of Food, like, every song, you ain't got to skip nothing. And they got that check. Like, it's like, again, $1 Million for Game is like Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, he sold all them records, 11 million records when it dropped, but the Grammys still ain't getting more award. He still ain't win the award that year when he sold more records than anybody that year. Had the biggest song more than anybody that year. They still gave it to some rock star or some female rock singer or some female country singer. I forgot who it was, but they ain't give it to 50. I think what was her name? Start with an A. Damn, she used to be all over MTV. Damn, I forgot her name, but yeah, she won it. That's $1 Million for Game. Like, they doing the most views. Like, they the best as far as like the lane to the end, right? But they still won't win the award. They still won't. People still won't put them number 1, the number 1 podcast. Like, but the money is different. Let's get in Wallow. So yeah, I get them. I talk shit about Gillie and Wallow, but for real, like, can't nobody fuck with them. But I was there. Of course, I would tag them when, you know, it's needed. But other than that, like, man, them niggas can't fuck with no Gillie and Wallow, man. Them niggas too sturdy, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially Wallow, man. And Gillie, man, really like the same, man. They need each other, man. So it's like a 50-50. And they smart. They ain't sell a company. You know what I'm saying? They ain't sell I can't say they ain't sell a soul now, but they still own everything. So that's good leadership. So they need to be number 1. How can y'all put a podcast over them in that lane right there? And y'all niggas own. Them niggas ain't own. So in the streets, they number 1 because they still got all their rights. Y'all niggas mascots. Y'all, you heard I told y'all niggas mascots, man. Some of y'all niggas mascot for Diddy, man. And some of y'all other niggas, whoever Joe Budden them work for, y'all mascot for them. Understand that, man. So that's what it is, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the comment section, man. Y'all feel like I'm wrong. And who y'all feel like the best podcast in that little top 10 thing they be saying? The academics, the blasts, all that stuff. I learned the most game off $1 Million for Game, like, real talk. Now I learned a lot of history with Drink Champs and Vlad. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of history with Drink Champs and Vlad, but I'm talking about like game and Gillie them bringing people that can do your taxes or do your clothing business or car business or how to just sell your programs faster or the dispensaries or whatever, man. Like the trucking business, like, yeah, man, I like them niggas. I can't lie. But it is what it is, man. Y'all know I pick sides, man. I'm on Gillie's side, man. I refer gang, Wallow. You know what I'm saying? Philly. Understand, man. They don't really care about who number 1. They don't really make them happy. Like, they don't give a damn about that. It's cool, though. They get it, but nah, they care about that chick. They care about that chick, so Yeah, man, I ain't finna talk about this shit too long, man. Ain't nothing really to talk about on this, man. It's a podcast deep shit, man. You know, it's always something with us, but, you know, as long as it ain't violent, you know, keep it entertaining, you know. Enjoy the show, man.